Okay, take it away. Ah, a beauty, thing of beauty.
Yeah. Yeah. You would?
Nah.
You go much high?
I want you, I'm gonna randomly just call out names. You choose one.
Sure.
Marcus Garvey or Kwame Nkrumah?
Kwame Nkrumah, definitely.
Difficult one. Thomas Sankara or Patrice Lumumba?
Thomas Sankara.
Mandela or Sobukwe? I know it's a little drula.
But I'll take Rob, sir. I'll take Robert Sobukwe.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're allowed to explain why, ne?
Yeah, Robert Sobukwe, according to me, was the most dangerous person in the eyes of the apartheid regime. That's why he was isolated.
Yeah.
From the others. So
yes.
When I read a lot of his material and material around him, and I speak to people who lived around them, then I understand already. The one that gets isolated,
yes,
is the one with serious power,
yes,
strength in terms of influence and intelligence and so forth.
All right.
I just wish that he lived for this generation to also experience him more.
Steve Biko or Chris Hani?
Chris Hani.
Even I want to know.
Nah.
When I get competent.
You work a little.
General.
I work Chris Hani, work a guerrilla.
Yeah.
I work Chris Hani, work Kamutone was in charge of. Let's call him a mastermind.
Sure.
Mastermind ya black.
Sure.
Which
one are we playing?
The entire that way.
Okay.
The entire plan.
Sure.
The plan of the people was highly dependent on the army of the people, the people's army.
Yeah.
Which was led by the general and the guerrilla, Chris Hani. Yeah. Amongst others, obviously, but yeah, boss.
All right, sharp. John Steenhuisen or Helen Zille? Don't tell me looking to one.
I'll take Helen. I'll choose Helen Zille because Helen Zille has been tested through time. Ever since we knew the DA, she's always been there.
Yes.
And she remains the commander-in-chief.
Yeah.
So Steenhuisen hasn't been tested.
She's an iron lady.
Maybe if asked about Tony Leon, I might be confused, but no. When you speak about comparing those two, the lady takes it.
Yeah, ne? Jacob Zuma or Donald Trump? Same characters.
No, let's not say same characters.
Same characters.
Vilified
by their people.
Similar commercial characters.
They are okay. So you think both of them are sold to people when you say commercial?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, so what would you rather have between Jacob Zuma or Donald Trump?
I'm choosing JZ. JZ has a history of credentials.
Yes.
The same controversies that you speak about today, forget the political party. The same intelligence country that our black systems used to infiltrate the white systems. He was at the center of that type of thinking, and engagement and intelligence. When you speak of Jacob Zuma, when you speak of Jacob Zuma,
Fairway 5.
Work last now.
Yeah. Ergebo. Okay, the 5I.
What's your 5I? I don't watch a 5 wood. It's only back your ones.
Sure. So you are choosing him. You are choosing JZ over
Donald Trump.
Over Donald Trump.
I know it's for the sake of this and it's commercial.
Yeah.
But I hope it's the last you compare the two. Jacob Zuma ke powers.
Yeah.
Ke powers like credentials. Trump came into politics from business.
Sure.
Jacob Zuma doesn't have any other trail except for politics. He's a real struggle hero of our country.
He knows politics only.
Yeah, but I'm saying he's a real struggle hero of our country.
Sure.
He dedicated his entire life, not now, in the space of Twitter and social media. Before there was telephones, Jacob Zuma was who he is.
So people are calculating 66%. Yeah, MK, EFF, ANC. So no only disunity and
Government
fear.
of national unity.
Yeah. So do you think we could have went and ignored our differences as African people? Reunite 66% as a country.
Yes, definitely. Unity is the power. Is a power that we lack as Africans. Everyone else, getting minority, it's a serious. The difference that they're united. So we should have put our differences aside and definitely united and see how best we can take this country forward. Because it would have been a great time in this country where you find such a majority, overwhelming majority. It happened during Thabo Mbeki's time, but you find an overwhelming majority in terms of numbers leading the country, and we failed at that opportunity because we've got people who think for themselves and not the people of this country. I can name them. If you and I fail to put our personal difference aside for the sake of the country, you and I are clear that we are here for ourselves and our kids, not the country. Otherwise.
So you mean the South Africa that you want and you told me about, if these three big political parties of ours can combine and unite, we could easily achieve it?
Not easily. It doesn't mean that if it's a black government, things are easy.
Yeah.
They probably might be tougher, for all you know, because there might be less collaboration.
Yeah.
Because you don't have in your mind a reference in South African history where black people were able to come together and not have little spy and division amongst us. So it's always a problem. So I don't think it could have been better, but if I had to choose between two evils, I'd choose this evil because at least I know how to speak to it in my own language. But when you speak of competence, you're speaking of something else. You just have to be honest with yourself. These days, competence is not color-based, guys. Competence is whoever has the qualification and experience necessary to do a certain responsibility, take a certain responsibility. There are young people in universities across this country who are competent engineers. Give them ESCOM to run. We don't need to know them. They don't need to come from a fancy surname of political history or economic history. Just give the ordinary child who's the best in the country in terms of experience, qualifications, span. Gets example. If you're saying that we want the Minister of Education, give someone education, not a deployment. Give Lucas Khate, Minister of Sports, because that man has international colors, national colors, and don't even talk about the province. Give people who are competent, get a Springbok check.